Hello Libra, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Nicole. Libra, this is going to be your weekly reading, January 15th through the 21st. This will be for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus. Cross watcher, if that's you, welcome to the channel as well. Discern the messages, flip the roles. You're here, you know what to do. So, Libra, there is, intuitively, there is an energy that's coming through that is like, what's the word? I heard ho-hum, but it feels like, that's it. Wanting to get off the rat wheel. Wanting to get out of the rat race, whatever this is. You're growing tired of something, and I kind of get this feeling, though, that there's been somebody external to you who has maybe helped to kind of keep this cycle alive. Whatever this is. And I know I seen for you, I think it was the weekend reading, which I thought was beautiful. There's an awareness coming in, and this need to get off of this cycle may be part of that awareness for you. Like, I'm happy to see 111 on the clock there. Happy to see some forward movement kind of energy from some of the reads that I've done for you guys previously. So let's see what comes up in the cards. I just want to say thank you to all of those of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, commented. It is a wonderful way to support the channel, and I appreciate everything that you do to help the channel grow. So thank you for that. You guys see me shuffle these cards. Gemini's reading. The message came out, same card. And I've seen this card. I told Gemini I've seen this card, Obedience. Libra. All right, I'm going to adjust this just a smidge though. So I've seen this message card, some clarity, a lot of energy coming in around communication this week, and I feel like I'm like a broken record right now when it comes to some of the signs. Whatever structures, and I'm going to beat it. I've got the chills. I'm going to beat it to death. There's something about following the protocol. Following what someone is, I said, like outside of you, somebody has given you some kind of guidance that has boxed you into a particular situation that you have had to really, I feel like you've gone against yourself. You've gone against something that you know, Spirit is saying it's not true. It's not true. I don't know what that means for you. You're going to know what that means for yourself. But it's like with the obedience, though, you also have your energy here, Libra, of the scales of justice. Balance being restored. Cutting through the bullshit and the muckery. And there could be someone here, too, that is working towards cutting through that. So, Libra, I feel like it's going to be that it's going to depend on what side of the fence you're on with this particular situation here. But I can't help but hear incoming. Like, it's just like I'm on my way. Communication right there at the bottom. I forget what sign I was. I remember talking about the fine print of contracts or details. There's a lot of energy around this week for the collective for some reason. But it's also about, Spirit is saying, about the resolution of situations. So something could be kind of like, for some of you, it's going to be a positive chain of events. For others of you, it may not be. It's, again, what side of the wheel are you on? Yep, the bottom, the down, like what's going on here? Clouds. Gemini also had that card show up. All right, Libra. What does Libra need to know about this communication, this obedience this week, Spirit? What does Libra need to be aware of? They threw me two of them. I can't help it. We'll just go. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. You guys watch me shuffle these cards. The Ouija board, that came out too with Gemini's reading, so you could heavily be dealing with Gemini kind of energy. Smoke, prayers, and then fragmented. I feel like there's a disillusionment of something here, Libra. Like, you could be, there's a lot of blue. Something's going dry. Something's going down to the bare bones of a situation here. Anything that was not constructed appropriately, like it's kind of like dying and it's falling apart, right? To you, It's kind of like maybe trying to pray your way through this, asking or seeking some kind of guidance. I feel like for you guys, Libra, I'm trying to find the best way. If you guys are in tune with your intuition, if you're here, 9 times out of 10 you are, right? Like, you're watching this for a reason. You're aware that there are just certain parts of anything in your life. It doesn't have to be a belief system. It's just the way you see things. It's the people that you've dealt with. It's the jobs that you've invested yourself into. They don't work. And I think that you've tried to, I almost feel like you guys have been fighting for a very long time to sustain something based upon who you thought you were supposed to be. And I think I brought that up in the weekend reading, or it was last week. This prayer is like, God, get me out of this situation because I'm tired of it. I feel like where you may have mastered a lot of strength and resilience in something, like it's finally wearing on you. And for some of you, there's a push to want to keep going because it's an idea of, I don't want to be denied of what it is that I desire. But is that desire really what is best for you? Just because we want it, just because we can obtain it, does not mean that we need it. And that's where I kind of feel this energy is going into, because whatever it is, there's parts of it that just doesn't work, and some of it may work in some way, whatever this situation is for you. But it's also a time when I look at that fire to, you think about the full moon coming up, like, write your letters, write your piece, write your whatevers, throw them in the fire, let those babies burn to ash, and let it go and start anew. Releasing 7:07 on the clock, Libra, you are the 7th sign in the zodiac. When you step into that light, there is prosperity on the other side. Some things just aren't meant for you, and this Ouija board, this caution, is like, I'm seeing that, and oddly enough, like, we associate the Ouija board to be something that's demonic or evil most often. And it's kind of like, not saying that you're evil and demonic, not what I'm saying, but those darker parts of yourself, it's time to release those and let those go. Or if you're dealing with a situation that brings that energy forward, it's time to release that and let it go. Okay? So it's going through a transitional phase for you right now, Libra. And this communication, this message, to me, this is very much people in your ear telling you what you're supposed to be doing with this obedience card. And it's like, I want to put this to bed. And they're like, but you need to do this. You got to do that. You can't operate under somebody else's system and expect you to be happy at the end of the day. The Lover's card, heavy Gemini energy. Again, 10 of Pentacles comes out. We've got the Devil, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, King of Pentacles. There's a lot, look, okay. There's a lot of energy around the financial gains of a situation here. Choices, and I feel like somebody is trying to, you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles, Libra, that, I with this 5 of Pentacles underneath in the World card, I feel with that 5 like they're taking something from you. It's kind of like the blind leading the blind. Like, I see this 9 of Pentacles as you and this King of Pentacles behind you, helping you make these choices in relations to money and things like that. That could be the driving factor. That there's some kind of abundance that potentially this person is gaining from you, or what you plan to gain from a situation. But there's rules. Like, you're being told to follow this particular set of rules, but there's something else about these rules that you're not seeing. Okay, I don't know what that means for you, but make note. All right, what else? Libra, there you are, the Justice card. Again, 3 times over here, we've got the scales of balance. So something is absolutely being balanced out. And this could also be in various areas of your life where justice is being applied. The scales are being applied, because it's like, it makes me think, and I know I've said this one time before, but I can't help but go there. If I don't know what you listen to, I listen to a little bit of everything. But Lil Wayne's weighing sins and forgiveness, and it was She Will or something like that. I forget the name of the song. But you're weighing sins and forgiveness on this scale, and that's, I feel like in one area of your life, Libra, whomever you're dealing with, who has been in your ear, in regards to financial situations, if they've not, they could have pushed you to believe in a system of obedience for their higher good and not for your own. You've made the choice to kind of fly along with them. This is a soulmate kind of energy, and it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be, but this is also the card of Taurus. But there's a separation here occurring. And so that's what I mean. Like there's various scenarios here that are kind of playing out when it comes to maybe work, love, business, where you've had somebody in your ear around something, but it's being switched up from the King of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. There is a downgrading in some way. It doesn't mean that things are being fully taken from you or whatever, but with that Five of Pentacles, it is knocking you down a couple of notches, or someone is seeing themselves superior by means of what they have as opposed to you. So, and like they're trying to use you. You can call it as a scapegoat somehow for their own gain. The Page of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a child here. There's a lot of Pentacles. Like someone is seeing something as a prized possession, with this Four of Swords and this Eight of Swords. And as I say that, there's the Star. So someone is seeing something here as a prized possession. There's a lot of beautiful like rainbow colors and things like that, which tells me though at the same time there is happiness. There is something around what could be joyful in a situation, but something here absolutely 3 times over, Justice scales, has got to have a balance to a situation. There's got to be some healing. There's got to be tangible offers of things that actually make sense. And it's kind of like with this Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, is there could be a forced position of starting over. Going back down to the very basics of a situation to rebuild and recalibrate so that things are put on a better pedestal, is what Spirit is saying. So, let's see. The Nine of Swords. This situation, whatever this is, about the idea of starting over, has become a Nine of Wands. Extremely burdensome. Like you've had to really think about the decisions that you're making, and I kind of feel like that's being brought into the balance. I'm also going to say, Libra, that somebody younger than you can be like putting you in check. Like I'm going to say this, or then maybe this is you, right? The roles could be reversed. Let's say you've got a 12-year-old at home and you've been just struggling with something, and all of a sudden that 12-year-old comes in, and not that they're trying to be disrespectful, but they just say something that strikes a nerve, and all of a sudden their statement might sting you, but it teaches you something. That's how this feels to me. Is like somebody younger than you, or whoever this younger person is providing a reality check for someone here. That may send you into oh shit mode, or you may be sending this person into oh shit mode. Like there needs to be some immense healing that's happening. And I think that the funny aspect is the primary source of this aha could come from somebody with less life experience in the physical world. Doesn't mean their soul isn't mature, it just means that they've not been here as many years as you, right? Caution and prayers. 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords energy there. Fragmented 10 of Swords. Listen, I just heard, whatever has been done in the dark is coming to light here. Whatever this situation is, 5 of Pentacles showing itself again. It's like trying to get out of a situation. Libra, for some of you, I feel like you've been dealing with somebody who's been taking your happiness. And I feel like that's for the divine feminine energy for some reason. But remember, doesn't matter, male, female, we all have divine feminine, right? But there's a truth that's being highlighted, and it's like this clarity is coming in around a particular situation. I wanted to say, I just said this yesterday for, I forget what sign it was. I think they were wands. I said I wanted to say the 11 of wands or something. I just wanted to say the 11 of swords. Like, I don't know where that 11 is coming from, but those are also pillars. Those are also choices. So, you know, you have a choice as to how you're going to handle this situation. The 10 is the backstabbing, the deceit, the betrayal. You may be realizing that you were giving pentacles and ultimately it was taking away from your ultimate happiness. There's a realization to this because, like, all of a sudden this caution fragment prayers is like getting yourself into something that you now see you need. I just can't help but go, I need to get out of this. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? There's this redundancy of, with this Ace of Swords now too, and the Devil, how the hell do I get out of what I've got myself tied into? There's some concern there, Libra. And again, you could be dealing with somebody else where, yeah, High Priestess, you could be dealing with somebody else who's got themselves wrapped up in a situation with you. And I think no matter what the situation is for you, Libra, you want out of whatever this is. Whether you've done, you know, something that is not beneficial for yourself, or this person has done something that has been unbeneficial to you, it's like, I need to make an exit here, and it's coming. It is absolutely coming. All right, for Libra, geez Louise, the advice. I just heard it, was it all worth it? So whatever that is, you could be expressing that to somebody or someone, or they could be expressing it to you. Like asking you, was that playing by this particular set of rules of a game, was it worth it for you? Or was it worth it for them to play by those means? I think for somebody who's gained something, yeah, change and allow. There is, the Spirit is asking you to change your mindset on whomever this King of Pentacles is in your life. This could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. Heavy Taurus, Gemini, Libra energy here. Those are your majors, across the major placements here that I'm seeing. And then Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, as far as court cards go. But you're being asked to change your mindset and letting go. It's like this person may have a very outdated way of thinking, a very like mastermind kind of vibe to them, and where you've initially come from, they may have taught you that, and now you already had that set mindset. This kind of just reiterated. So you could have dealt with someone in the past that had a very outdated way of thinking. You meet this person now, they're showing you the same thing, so you're like, well, this is solidified, that this is the way it is. And what it's ultimately doing is pushing you to change, to align with your higher self. They're karmic. They're a karmic person that you're dealing with. All right, for Libra, please, Spirit, what else does Libra need to know advice-wise? Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Open up. You're going to have to step into letting your walls down when it comes to a particular situation. Like I said, whoever this younger person is, you've got to let down the walls and trust that whatever decision is being made here, whatever is happening, this balancing, is best for everybody involved. And once you open up into that and start to live in a more open space of a mindset, that it becomes a lot easier and things will flow. Like I said, Libra, I see a ton of happiness on the other side of this, but I feel like somebody back here, this King of Pentacles, was robbing you of that happiness and you were allowing it to happen. Okay. And then you cannot allow whatever has been, if someone has told you not to give, if they've taught you, or you've believed that by not giving to a situation, to like not compromise has been beneficial, it hasn't. It's done just the opposite. Like, you're gonna have to give and have faith that someone here who maybe at one point you didn't trust, you felt there was backstab happening, and I'm gonna say it is not this King of Pentacles, because this King of Pentacles is absolutely the driving force for the fuckery that has happened. Somebody here that you were told not to give to, or not to do, or not to compromise, or come into union with. And union does not have to be romantic. It's just a matter of equal reciprocation. You're gonna have to give to that, and it's like they were like, don't allow this, or you were believing you can't allow this to happen. There's a truth that shall set you free from this devil energy. You have to be willing to see that truth, and I think that it's coming, Libra. There's something that happens this week, though, that to me feels like you're realizing that a particular situation or person, could be a masculine energy, doesn't have to be, has been taking their way of thinking and telling you this is the way it should be, or this is what your next steps are, has been the very thing that's been robbing you of your happiness. So there's a very big epiphany attached to playing by these rules. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this video helped you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I always look forward to seeing responses from you guys. So I'm sending you the most love. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye.